Next day we arrive on the historic Greek island of Crete. It's the 10th of July, and I was actually here with Rachel on the 15th of June. Nevertheless, I'm pleased to be back, as I'm sure Nate will enjoy a day here. A great breakfast as usual, with good views out the window. We then take a stroll around the ship. And then catch a bus into town. Hania is an old Venetian port, the site of the ancient Minoan settlement the Greeks called Kydonia, mentioned in Homer's Odyssey, and was ruled at different times by powers that understood its strategic importance, such as the Byzantines, the Arabs, the Ottomans, the Venetians, and the Germans in World War II. Since the 1990s, the city has prospered, and it's now a flourishing tourist resort. The fountain in Eleftheros Venizelos Square, the center of town. Horse and carriage rides being a favorite as they take tourists for a trip around the port. When we were there, a 15-minute ride cost €20. The harbor, a focal point. The actual Souda Bay being on the other side of the isthmus. The mosque here was built on the grounds of a former church, using parts of that building. This is built by the Ottomans, the mosque, the oldest Ottoman mosque in Crete, and yet nobody converted to Islam, so it was never used. We enjoyed just strolling around the harbor. Historic places all around. The horse and carriages adding to the atmosphere of the place. Remnants of its historic past all around, though the bombing of the civilian town by the Germans in World War II, typical of their barbarism. The ruins exist to this day. It's also a popular place for visiting yachts. There are several interesting historic sites around the harbour to explore. One can hire a bike or take a trip in a mini submarine, or simply do some shopping. Nate met a fellow mustache connoisseur. This is Nate's friend of the mustache.
Yeah.
Have you waxed it this morning?
Yeah, I put the gel.
Gel. So enjoy the sights with me. We enjoyed our walk around, remembering my time with Rachel, but also happy that I was able to bring Nate here. These times when I can hang out with my kids are very precious. It's strange that we often live our lives without doing things like this. So we really enjoyed our walk around, reminiscing. I was here about a month ago with Rachel. The weather was the same except that it was not windy at that time. And we're walking a little more than we did on that occasion, enjoying it.
I got shaky hands.
Memory in Souda. Now it's time for a drink. Orange juice, €2. Espresso, €1.30. Strange name, the House of Fart. Then another stroll around the harbour. The harbour is a delightful scenic part of the old town and a pleasure just to stroll around. There are many things that one can do here, but we simply chose to take it easy and have a relaxing day. It's very easy when on a cruise to run around all day sightseeing and missing out the opportunity to relax a little. So I always try to find a compromise between the two, so that we're able to relax as we do our sightseeing. Seems like we're not the only ones.